My parents only loved me when I was rich. I didn't grow up poor, but I did grow up bankrupt, emotionally. My parents only taught me two things: how to be useful and how to never expect love without strings. Childhood felt more like a job. My parents weren't abusive, not in the way you'd expect. They were transactional. Good grades earned you 10 seconds of attention. Anything less was ignored. Or worse, met with shame. I didn't get bedtime stories. I got tax return lectures at age 11. By 14, I was helping my dad do QuickBooks. By 16, I was expected to have a life plan. They called it preparing me for the real world. But in hindsight, I think they just saw me as a future investment. College wasn't optional, and neither was the major. I wanted to study art. They laughed in my face. My dad literally said, "We didn't raise you to be poor." So I chose computer science, made it my personality, graduated early, worked 90-hour weeks. By 25, I was in crypto. By 27, I had made over $3.1 million, and just like that, my cold, distant parents became warm and supportive. Overnight, they started calling me our brilliant son. Suddenly, I was invited to family vacations I never got to go on as a kid. My mom started sending me baby pictures with captions like, "We always knew you'd be special." And the asks started small. "Can you help us pay down the mortgage? Your dad's truck is on its last legs. We want to finally take that dream cruise." At first, it felt nice, like I could finally give back. Until it didn't. One day, my mom called sobbing, not because someone was hurt, not because of an emergency. She was upset because I told her I couldn't buy her a Rolex for her birthday. She said, "After everything we did for you." And that broke something in me, because I realized love was always a receipt. So I set a trap, told them I had lost it all. Market crashed, assets frozen, apartment gone. I said I was moving back in, just until I got back on my feet. The silence was instant. My mom mumbled something about the guest room being full. My dad said, "That's really inconvenient right now." And then they just stopped calling. Not a single check-in. No, "How are you holding up?" No, "We love you." That was 14 months ago. Since then, I bought a brownstone overseas, started a foundation in my name, quietly. I even paid off the mortgage on their house anonymously, just so I could prove to myself I'm not them. And every time I see them post "family is everything" on Facebook, I just laugh, because I now know the truth. Sometimes the people who raise you aren't raising a child. They're raising a retirement plan.